Seowu is an extraordinary teenager with a bone density that is 20 times stronger than that of normal humans. His parents got into debt and aren't able to pay the loan sharks. Seowu goes through a lot of trouble saving his parents from the loan sharks, only to have accidents land his father and mother in hospital. Left alone, he doesn't have any hope when he is introduced to an underground fighting arena where one can make money by fighting with his or her life on the line. A place which is said to be hell on earth because no one leaves the fighting arena unscratched. Worst case scenario, they might even lose their life in the process. Meeting new fighters enhanced with physical drug doping. It only took a stroke of luck and every bit of strength for Seowu to be able to win his matches. The link of the first part of this video has been pasted in the description below. Let's continue the story. Seowu is seen in the same room with 4 fighters. One can earn money in the fighting ward by getting bet on, participating in matches, and lastly, getting viewership. The drones made to take the videos enter the rooms of the fighters when a man wearing glasses decides to get more views by doing an inverted one-finger push-up. The female amongst them also gets up. Seowu is seen looking forward to what she would do. The female, named Amanda, points out her 2 fingers and uses it to stab the ground. Without any momentum, she raises herself using the strength of her fingers to do push-ups. The skinny guy named Miho among them says with boldness that only fools use strength as weapons. With one step, Miho moves back and forward, showcasing incredible speed, agility, and endurance. Another guy named Memnon is pretty much just licking his elbow. The matchups for the fighters are in as we see Seowu not in a good position. His opponent is called Kai, a Lethwei fighter. Lethwei is a martial art that uses bare fists, elbow attacks, attacks to the back of the heads, and many more dangerous moves. Kai, who is already a dangerous martial arts fighter, didn't stop there. He was even scouted by dangerous underworld mafias to fight and kill for them. We see the sponsor of Seowu, the one taking care of Seowu's parents' hospital bills, in a VIP room. His sister, also his competitor, is also seen in another room. The fight ongoing is over as we see Han, a fighter from the same school as Seowu. We see his fingers in the throat of his opponent as he kills him. Miho's fight is next as he meets Han whilst going in. Han flicks a stone, almost killing Seowu. It seems that Seowu is being targeted by someone who has a grudge with him. Miho turns around to see his opponent named Pius, whose base martial arts is wrestling. Pius starts to belittle Miho when Miho takes the initiative. He throws a punch to destroy Pius's right eye, making him lose his balance. Using Pius's blind spot to his advantage, Miho throws a punch to the left chin and another to hit the other eye of Pius. Pius tries to grab Miho when he weaves to his left side. Miho throws jabs from the side and throws one to the front. Pius blocks the punch when Miho senses danger and pulls back. We see the doping drug that Pius used was a drug that enhances one's senses. Losing his 2 eyes has prompted the sense of his skin to be active. Pius closes his eyes as he begins to sense his surroundings. Miho sees this as his chance as he goes in for the attack. Pius blocks the attack as Miho decides to slide to his left side again. Pius follows him as he uses a hip throw to slam Miho to the ground. Pius is seen mounted on Miho. An unconscious Miho senses danger and throws another punch to completely destroy the second eye of Pius. Amanda and the rest of Miho's gang say to themselves that if Miho doesn't regain his senses before Pius finds him without his eyes, things would be devastating for him. Pius continued to scream about his missing eyes when suddenly he realizes something. He is able to feel the slightest change of atmospheric pressure on his skin. He is able to sense the space on his back. And finally, he able to sense the whole arena, including the body of Miho, lying on the ground. Pius jumps midair, planning to do an elbow drop on Miho. Just when all hope was lost, time slows down for Miho as Pius strikes with his elbow. We see the shocked face of Pius as Miho is seen standing. Without wasting much time, Miho attacks when Pius blocks the first attack. Miho thinks that it was just a fluke, so he tries again. Pius blocks the second attack and pulls back to dodge the third attack. Miho is caught in a trap as Pius tries to catch Miho. Miho's explosive speed helps him pull away. We see Pius, giving a devilish smile as he feels invincible. This pisses Miho off as he bends down, planning to go all out, using his maximum speed. He leaps forward like a frog, planning to end things with a light strike. He senses himself being caught and his neck being broken by Pius as he falls mid-attack. Miho changes his style as he plans to move with regular feints and footwork to fool Pius's senses. He throws a straight when it lands successfully. He ducks to dodge an attack and steps to the side. He is seen low in stamina, but it's worth it. He unleashes a barrage of punches on Pius's head, shaking his brain. Miho continues to attack with feints and pullbacks. Pius smiles as he catches Miho. He lifts Miho up and slams him to the ground using a back suplex. It all turns out to be tricks that Pius's senses was playing on him. The attacks on his head had shaken his brain several times, making it unable to pick up messages given to it by the skin. The skin, on the other hand, is being deceived by the feints Miho is using. Even I must certainly say, this strategy was flawless. Pius is down as he had slammed his own head into the ground, knocking himself out. We see Kai in the waiting room as we also see Seowoo, our main character, preparing for his fight. They stand face to face with each other as Seowoo raises his guard. Kai says that he is a warrior, so he doesn't beat up weaklings. He says that he would only attack with 10% of his power, so Seowoo should pretend to be knocked out and loose. Kai lifts up his leg and uses a powerful teep to strike the abdomen of Seowoo, pushing him away. Kai tells Seowoo that he should have just pretended to be knocked out. It seems that Seowoo only screamed because he felt Kai was underestimating him. Kai sees Seowoo as arrogant as he attacks with a teep again. Seowoo blocks with his leg and proceeds to attack. Kai follows up with a back elbow when Seowoo tilts his neck to dodge the attack. He sees an opening in Kai's defenses and slaps the back of his head hard enough for Kai to kneel. Kai grabs Seowoo by the shoulders, and when he decides to attack with 50% of his power, Seowoo finds it difficult to escape from Kai's grasp as Kai uses a headbutt to strike Seowoo in the face. Kai feels immense pain as we see Seowoo knocked out. Seowoo regains consciousness and thrusts his leg upwards, making Kai narrowly dodge the attack. Kai attacks with an uppercut, shredding Seowoo's chest and clothes. It seems that the drug Kai used was a skin enhancement drug, a drug that strengthens the skin of the user. Kai follows up with a knee to the chest. Even though we say the skull is the hardest bone in the human body, the occipital, which is the back of the human head, isn't hard enough to receive a huge attack. Kai prepares an elbow attack and strikes the occipital of Seowoo, making him smash his head into the ground. Do you think that Seowoo will be able to survive this attack and still get the money for his parents' hospital bills? Or is he done fighting because of suffering a serious, untreatable injury from Kai? Subscribe to this channel to watch the next part of this video. To be continued.